Hello, mate.
Hello, how's it going?
I've realised that's like an intro, a really shit intro, but hello, mate.
It's a classic intro.
Classic, can't not do it
Just
now,
go
can I?
straight to the core of the issue.
Episode 26.
Absolutely.
Mate, we've got so much to talk about.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I'm absolutely fired
Me
up.
too.
I'm
Yeah.
fired up for this one.
Fired up, mate. I just got Andy, when he was on his way here, he did a little voice note.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Very excited, yeah.
I'm on my way, motherfucker.
I'm listening to Iron Maiden.
Listening to Iron Maiden.
Full
yeah.
belt. Let's go. Let's have it. In the words of Delia Smith, the hooligan, let's be having you.
Delia Smith, the hooligan. Right. Okay, it's been a bit of a mental week.
It's been a crazy week.
Wednesday. It was Wednesday, wasn't it?
It was.
Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday morning, Hidden 20% podcast with Ben
Yep.
and Phoebe.
Amazing.
How cool are they?
Absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. If you haven't checked it out, search Hidden 20%. You'll probably recognise the green dot badge that they have. But yeah, all about the neurodiversity community, wherever you fit in there. 20%, because 20% of the population, as it stands,
Because
is neurodiverse. But Ben said
Ben was suggesting it might actually be. Did he say 30%?
it could be as high.
Could be as high as
yeah,
30.
it could be. I think they're doing a study into it.
Mental. Not surprising though.
Yeah.
Not surprising at all. So we went down there. They were lovely. Took a few pointers away from their podcast.
Their professional setup that we don't
Their
have, which is
professional-
off the cuff.
Not this living room.
Yeah.
So yeah, really nice guys. Really nice guys.
Yeah,
They were just
both of them.
And
Both of them.
Phoebe,
What a
she
legend.
is on the ball.
Massively. We weren't on the ball because we turned up at the location, turned up at a studio. Lady let us in, said, well, we're here for the this particular studio. Yeah, no problem at all. Come upstairs. We went upstairs, sat in a kitchenette.
Offered a coffee.
Would you like a coffee, gentlemen? Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll just sit here and warm ourselves up, watch the TV for a bit. Only to find out it's the wrong fucking studio.
Yeah, it wasn't even the right place.
It was a music studio.
And to be fair to us,
Yeah.
we were stood at the door trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And the buzzer went off on the door, and we were like, "Oh, someone's letting us in." And it wasn't. It was that lady had it on a
Yeah.
remote. We told her what the studio was. She went, "Yeah, that's it. It's up here." Up. So
Yeah.
we thought we were in the right place, and we weren't. But anyway, their studio, really, really cool place, real nice setup, and they were just both. He's good at interviewing.
Very,
Ben is very good.
very good.
That's the first time that we've kind of been on the receiving end. In a
Yeah, on a
podcast,
long form,
doing
yeah.
anything long
Yeah,
form.
yeah.
Obviously, we did the BBC, but that was just way more free flow. He's just shit hot at asking questions, and it didn't feel like an interview. It felt like a conversation,
No,
but it was so
three dads
easy.
having a good chat.
It was just so easy.
Yeah.
So we did that in the morning, and then we had some time to kill.
Yeah.
So we just kind of had a bit of a mooch around London.
Yeah, did what all the cool cats do. Sat in a cafe with MacBooks out, pretending we were working, like we were important.
Watching YouTube videos. So, yeah, we did that, killed some time, and then we went to the Department of Education,
As you do.
as you do.
Yeah, absolutely. Fortunate enough to be asked to attend the National Send conversation. I think it was the final one in the series they were doing, and it was about effectiveness.
Yep.
So, yeah, we said at the time, and we put a post up afterwards with the Minister for Schools, Georgia Gould, saying, regardless of what your political belief, it's a privilege to actually be invited down to have a discussion about this. And, we like to think that in a tiny, tiny way, you may have a bit of an influence in what's happening. And I know a lot of people probably think it's already done and dusted. This is kind of a lip service kind of motion to gather support. Again, we don't know the answer to that.
No.
All we can do is turn up.
No.
And it's that weight of expectation. First and foremost, like everybody else who listens to this, we're parents. We're parents of children with profound disabilities that now have a following. So we're going in there as the pair of us as fathers, but also that weight of expectation that and responsibility that we are representing a whole community of other parents that feel exactly the same as us.
Yeah. And I was feeling the pressure. I was feeling the pressure. Not to say the right thing, but just to make sure, and I know you were doing the same. I mean, admittedly, going in, I was thinking the same thing most people are written. That most people are thinking is that the white paper's already written. Again, it might be. We don't know.
We're not privy to that information.
We don't know. But we met Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Really liked her.
Yeah, I've got to
I'm
say.
talking from a from a personable kind
from
of
a one-to-one. You
Yep.
know, let's take the politics bullshit out of this.
yeah. If I just met her,
If you like, here's someone called Georgia. You met her, fantastic. You know, got on well, no problem at all. And obviously, what people saw is what is in that hour conversation. Obviously, we have a discussion beforehand, and
Yeah.
she was kind enough to carry on the discussion off camera.
That surprised me.
Which surprised me because I thought I'd rush these people out. If it was me, I'd be like, get rid of these people immediately.
Yeah.
But no, she was happy to kind of keep that going, which is nice. But again, from my point of view, I'm at the age now where I really don't give a shit which political party it is. My sole focus is literally my daughter, and yours will be the same with Thomas. I'm sure a lot of people listening here will be going, yeah, it's about my child. I will literally, probably nowadays, vote for the party that's going to give my daughter the best opportunities to reach her fulfillment, her potential, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, we said that last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
Essentially, it's policy now is what these guys run on,
Yeah.
and it's all about picking out the policies that are going to get you
Yeah.
most of the votes. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's just the way it works because people vote on what's important to them.
Yeah.
If Reform ended up coming out with the best send policy in the world, they'd get my vote.
Yeah, 100%.
Couldn't give a shit.
100%. If they came out and said, you know what, our number one objective is ensuring that send kids get exactly what they need.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure there's 100%, whatever the budget needs to be.
Yeah.
Our aim is that we turn this into a world-leading country that specialises in ensuring these children get... I'd be like, right,
Cool.
here's my vote.
Yeah.
And that's the way I look at it. Because everything else... taxes have to go up for this. You're going to have to work a bit harder. Do you know what? I'll do that. I'll take that shoulder and I'll do that because I have the capability to do that.
Yeah.
My daughter doesn't.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll shoulder all that sort of shit to ensure that whoever's in power looks after my kid.
Yeah. And that's how everyone votes. They vote on what's important to them, and that's why most of the people in this community would vote wherever they need to vote
Yeah.
on send issues. So we obviously put our questions in.
Yep.
And
I suppose the format, we should probably explain the
yeah,
format. Because a lot of people afterwards saying, we were watching this live, we couldn't get our questions in. And from the sounds of things, each one of these had quite a few thousand people watch it, and the questions that come through are just literally every second there's bang, bang, bang question that comes through.
And there's no way you can address that in an hour.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So the format is, we're selected. We spoke to the community, said, what are the key issues here? We tried to formulate those into 2 key questions because that's what we've got allocated to us. And those are the questions that we kind of put there. Obviously, you managed to get that last question in about the EHCP legal backstop, which I think was appreciated by many people. But that's kind of the format. And you've got to bear in mind, it's an hour. Us two, 2 other guests, shall I call them? Experts, on there. Dave
on
who
the
couldn't make
screen.
it, he was on the screen.
Yeah.
And then the questions that are asked from the people watching. So that hour goes really, really quick.
It flew by.
It goes really, really quick.
Yeah. Because you see the votes coming in, don't you, on the screen?
we
and
saw those come
discuss
through,
a little bit why those votes are and why we think the votes have gone the way they have. Nothing was surprising in it.
No.
I mean, there's nothing surprising at all.
No.
I mean, I understand the frustration from the community, 100%, because the issues that really matter weren't discussed until a girl called Layla sent the message in asking about the EHCP.
Yeah.
Now, it may well have been discussed on the previous ones. I wasn't there. I've not seen them. In fact, I can't find them online to watch them. We couldn't find the one that we were on to watch that either.
No.
But it's the question that keeps coming up because it's the one that worries people the most. Is these children that are in mainstream schools who fear losing the EHCP. And if they lose the EHCP, I think most of them would go, cool, as long as whatever replaces it is as good or better and still has that legal backstop that everyone needs.
I think that's the key thing is even if at the moment from a parent's point of view, and I'll speak personally, but I know a lot of people would think this as well. From a parent's point of view, the EHCP may not be the best thing in the world, right? It's got its faults, everything else like that. But you know what? It's the only thing we do have at the moment.
Yeah.
You take that away, what happens?
Yeah.
What happens to every single family?
Mm-hmm.
Where do we go? Where's the accountability side of things there? So we're almost like, do you know what? It might not be working, but because there's so much uncertainty, we're not getting the information that we need. I'd rather hold on to the thing that I know does exist.
Yeah.
Because the uncertainty of knowing if it's something that's going to come through which is worse.
Yeah.
Something might come through that's even better, but they haven't told us. But because we don't know, and there's so much uncertainty, and our lives are governed by so much fucking crap that we have to deal with, we're very much like, well, I'm going to hold on to this for the time being.
Yeah.
And with your question there, we saw some of the comments afterwards. Every time that question is kind of battered away, it feeds into that kind of, self-preservation thing that we all have going, why aren't you just saying...
Yeah.
Why won't you just say we're still looking at it? We haven't got any decision. Why are you kind of, and that,
or why aren't you saying, yeah, it's going, and no, there won't be a legal backstop or framework around it.
Yeah,
just say it, because I'm really hoping that whatever does come out, I don't know why that's the one thing they won't answer.
Yeah,
that's the thing that's screwing my head.
Yeah,
like just saying I'm not going to answer that. I'm sure they have a reason. I'm sure she has a reason. I just wish I knew what that reason was.
Because as do millions of other families.
It very much just gets shut down.
Yeah.
Now, like you've just said, after that conversation, I was surprised that Georgia continued to say, Gaz, can we talk about that again?
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This, like you said, it could have been get these guys out of the building.
Yeah.
It wasn't. She continued to want to have a dialogue about it. Still didn't get an answer, of course.
No.
But I appreciated the dialogue, and what really surprised me was that she made the suggestion about coming on the podcast to have more of a long-form conversation.
And this wasn't us pushing it
at all.
No.
I wouldn't have even tried, because I just assumed she'd say no. So when the suggestion came from her side, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That really impressed me. Because a long-form conversation with a politician, that's a place that not a lot of people want to put themselves.
And it's also, it could be quite an uncomfortable place to put yourself.
Which is why they don't want to do it. Yeah, that's what I mean.
So we initially had our train journey back to London and back to Shropshire, and it was very much, that was very interesting that she said that, and thinking, well, was it just kind of being polite? The following day, we had a email from her team with various other bodies cut into it saying the minister would like to come on and do a podcast, suggest times and dates. And then the following day, I think it was a media manager from the department had a Teams call with us to discuss it further. So I'd like it.
I mean, I think for that, for everything everybody thinks, and I totally understand why they think it, because I think it, but credit where it's due. Yeah. So for that, I'm like, okay, that's something you didn't have to do. You didn't have to suggest.
And there will be a lot of people going, and I get this as well, because I'm like this with certain politicians, is like straight away, I'm like, nah, you're a so-and-so.
I'm a cynical by default.
Even without knowing anything about them, I'll be like, no, you're a so-and-so. But the important thing is, it's all very well us sitting on the sidelines, casting judgment, and like making assumptions. It's much better to be having some form of dialogue.
Keep the door open.
So we can get points across. We can air the common themes that are coming out with the community, what people are really stressed about, really worried about, in the hope that it is taken on board and it is listened to, and more importantly, it's acted upon.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we need to keep in mind. And I know there were a few comments after you asked your question. It appeared that some people said Georgia was laughing in her
I had
response.
To watch that back.
I watched it back a couple of times.
So I didn't remember her laughing.
In the room, it was very much a nervous...
It felt like awkward to me.
Yeah.
It felt like a bit of a nervous... I do not for a second think that she was laughing at anyone's situations at all.
Absolutely not.
It did feel like maybe a bit of a nervous, oh God, this is another question I can't answer.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, for the last bit, it was like, we've got 6 minutes. Has anyone else got questions they want to ask? And I thought, oh, brilliant, because that question from Layla, there was kind of parts to it, and that was the one part that wasn't answered.
Yeah.
Or if it had been, I even said to her, if you have answered this, I apologise. I just want to make sure it's clear, because I don't remember getting an answer for that part of her question. So I was just really glad we had the opportunity to get that in. But all in all, I thought it was a positive thing, just because I think the door's open. It's remained open.
Yeah.
and that can only be a good thing for further conversations down the road.
Yeah.
What they're not going to do is leave the door open to people that are just giving them a hard time, giving them shit.
Well, if there's no benefit to it,
exactly.
why would you? And I'd be the same in every aspect of my life.
So
in dealing with kind of business or people. If they were going to act like that, I'd just be, well, there's no commonality about this. Why should we engage in any form of dialogue? It won't be constructive. So it's kind of bearing that in mind, but at the same time, we all share the same frustrations, but we have to try and check them for the time being.
Yeah, walking a fine line.
It is walking a fine line.
It is walking a fine line.
It may be the case that the white paper comes out, and then we go, well, it's out now. It isn't what we were expecting.
No.
And then we can go hammer and tongue.
Yeah. Or it's not what we were expecting, and it's actually great.
Yeah, no, that would be even better.
Because we're not expecting...
that would be even better.
Not expecting it to be positive.
I'd love that to be the case.
But again, that's that self-preservation thing, is we're kind of expecting it to be awful, because when it does, if it does come out and it's awful, it's kind of hit our expectations.
It's a difficult one. We talk about the weight of responsibility, and we're only a tiny, minute part of this community doing what we do, and I felt the weight of responsibility going in there to make sure that we do get our points across there. From her point of view as well, you've got the weight and responsibility of millions of families across this country. And not just that, you've got the weight and responsibility of all those parents that are going to have children in the future that don't even know they're going to have kids that are in this system.
No.
So you have the opportunity to go down, I'm going to say history, but you know what I mean. You've got the opportunity to go down in history as somebody that made a huge difference to these families.
Yeah.
And that will be acknowledged. That will be received.
Mm-hmm.
On the flip side of that, you could be that politician that your name is just, I don't want to hear it. I don't. And we all know a certain prime minister where certain people can't hear her name.
Yeah.
And it's, I'm not saying it's to that extent, but to those families, it means that much.
Yeah.
It absolutely means that much. You either get it right, do it properly, or you just...
And we were there, like, we have no clue where it's going. Like, we were as, from the position we were in as civilians, I suppose, we were as close as you could get to the answers, and we still don't know what's going to happen.
But that accountability without legal rights...
That's the big bit.
Well, accountability without legal rights.
But
that's fucking meaningless.
I even said to... Yeah, because it's not accountability.
It's not accountability, is it?
I even said to it, like, when I asked that question, I said, like the EHCP does. And then I said, well, actually, the EHCP isn't doing it now.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, there's a legal backstop to it, and there is a legal framework around it, but still no one getting held to account.
Yeah, that's it.
When it goes wrong, and it goes wrong about, 80% of the time?
Yeah.
So... Yeah, we're all asking for a legal framework. Well, we've already got one, and it's not working.
Well, it's what is it like? It's like putting up speed limits on the roads, but then having no police to check it.
Yeah.
It'd be like, well, what's the point of it? It's just a sign. It means like that, absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And it could be exactly the same with whatever comes in. If they do replace EHCPs or whatever they're going to do, if there's no accountability attached to it,
no.
What's the point? What is the point?
But again, to your point earlier, we're just holding on to this.
Yeah, we are.
It's all we've got. Okay. If it's kind of pointless at the minute, because, there's a legal framework around it and no one's doing jack shit.
Yeah.
Well, at least there's a legal framework. We just need people to do shit to fucking to defend it. But, it's weird. When you get to meet them in person, and I didn't get any bullshit politician. I've met a few politicians and didn't get that vibe off her.
No,
I didn't get it.
I know what you mean. Yeah, there's a bit of an air about them.
I didn't get that at all.
Your spinal senses are on it.
Yeah, and maybe I'm being naive. I didn't feel it.
No,
and that made me go, okay, all right. Because I was a cynic going in. We both were. We walked massively in there very cynical, and I walked out going, okay, all right, let's see where this goes. But we don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And hopefully we'll get her on before the white paper is released.
And maybe after.
Maybe after. That'd be great. Do both. I think after might be a more difficult conversation for her, potentially, because there's going to be a lot of questions. Again, I'm assuming the worst.
Yeah.
If she knows it's going to be great, come on after. It'd be amazing. All you'll be getting is everyone singing your praises.
Well, this is it. This is absolutely it. But... there's again, the messages coming through regarding this, and where is it? we've had so many. Again, I mean, we talk about that we're fortunate in only in this sense.
Yeah.
When it comes to educational settings and kind of that framework, is that because our kids are profoundly
they're not going to lose their
autistic.
EHCP, yeah.
Their EHCP safe.
Yeah.
That's off the table. So we could have gone, do you know what? Great. That's us done. But there are so many families out there who, we call them the send-betweeners, that are in mainstream school. They have an EHCP, which does help them to a certain degree and gives them that kind of extra assistance. But then, like, I've had a message today, and I can't get my fucking head around this, that a family, to get their kid the placement they needed, £55,000.
Where did that come through?
Remortgage their fucking house to get the kid the placement they needed and support.
Was that Instagram?
That's on Facebook.
That was Facebook.
That's Facebook today. And Karen, if you're watching this,
oh my God,
you saw the 1 hour session that we did to get her child the help they needed. We had to remortgage our house, £55,000. What fucking country are we living in to get the support you need for your child, even though there is a framework in place at the moment? You've got to remortgage your house.
Is her kid a send-betweener?
Send-betweener.
And some people don't know how easy it is to mortgage. It's disgusting that they had to do that in the first place.
You work your ass off to get to where you are, and you want to get your child the education they deserve. That's 55. We had another person last week, £30,000.
Sorry, what fucking parents?
Yeah, hats off to them.
Oh my God, that's like
absolutely. You. I don't know.
Disgusting that they had to. But
disgusting that you had to, but
wow.
Honestly, I don't know if it's just you, Karen, or your family as well. But you stand tall. You stand tall.
Yeah.
But how on earth we get to the situation where we now go, any spare money you've got to sink into this.
Yeah.
As if we don't have enough to do on a day-to-day basis. Now you're going to put yourself through financial stress on top of everything else to get your kid what they deserve. And again, you kind of touched upon it there. What happens if you haven't got a house to remortgage?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have the financial means to do that. What happens to your child? We're going to start going into this pattern where...
And that's where actually most people are in this in-betweeners.
Yeah.
That's where most of them are. They're just stuck.
So this is why families, parents, they get so invested in this, because it's the absolute everything to them. And that's what I'm trying to go back to. You have an opportunity to kind of get this right and do the right thing for families. Or is it, as some of the cynical people will say, well, the reform is just another word for we're spunking too much money at the wall, we need to bring it back a little bit. Let's call it reform, change things, and we'll have to we can offset the cost a bit more.
Yeah.
And that sounds crazy if you're listening in, but that is what a lot of families think this is about.
Yeah.
It comes down to expenditure or misexpenditure.
55 grand.
£55,000. And I bet you now
What was that on? What was the 55 grand on?
Legal.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Oh,
Legal.
Yeah. Oh, and
probably because
they would have loved that.
Yeah.
The barristers would have been absolutely loving that.
I mean, the fact that there's an industry built around this.
I bet that went on fucking longer than it needed to.
Yeah, well, of course it will do. Yeah. I'm sure there's local authorities like to drag it out in the hope that people just go, I've run out of money.
Yeah, and the barristers and legal aid love dragging it out because they keep getting paid for every time they rock up. They get paid for every fucking email they get.
Absolutely. And we've had this good conversation about tribunals. We even said it off camera to Georgia as well, that the impression a lot of people have, and from their personal experiences, is that we'll put you through tribunal.
Oh, we said that on the call.
Yeah,
that was actually on the call.
Yeah, we said we'll put you through to tribunal, and it works out cheaper for the local authority to incur those legal costs than put the kid into a placement. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Again, with very little thought gone to the effects that this has on the family and the child in question.
No, I'm not sure there's any thought. I think it's purely just financial decisions, isn't it? That's all it is.
I think it is. And it's very easy to do when you're sat behind a screen sending those emails out.
Yeah.
Well, maybe get off your ass, see these families, spend some time with them, see what they're going through day to day, and take it back with you. But that is fucking ridiculous. And that's one person. And I bet now we've said this,
exactly,
we're going to get inundated with families going, This is how much we've had to do.
Yeah.
This is how much we've had to do.
Yeah.
This is the sacrifices that we've had to make. I've had to give up my job. I now stay at home. All my dreams for myself and my career, gone.
Yeah.
And then we have to think about this until the day we die.
Yeah, it's fucked.
So that's why people...
United Kingdom. What the fuck?
Yeah. Greatest country in the world.
I know, yeah. Okay. Anything else on that?
I think that's probably enough for this rant.
Cool. God.
I think so.
Okay, next bit. The fun bit. Stim and whistle.
Stim and whistle.
Stim and whistle. Oh, well, actually, there's the stim and... We should probably explain this.
We should explain this, really. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
In 30 seconds, go.
We have two communities. No, we don't. We have one community. It's
Yeah.
a Discord Autism Dadcast community.
Yeah.
Inside that community is a free bit, which is probably where most of the... That's where most of the information... interaction is, and then there's a little bit, and the little bit is called the Stim and Whistle, and that's the pub. That's the virtual pub. Now, the Stim and Whistle, it's £4 a month, £1 a week, 13p a day. If you want to be part of the community and you also want to be a part of that, that's the £4. Essentially, what you get for that is Saturday night lock-ins. Lock-ins.
It was a lock-in.
It was a lock-in.
It went on for 2.5 hours.
Yeah. You basically, you're sitting on a video chat with a shitload of people, and we're all just drinking if you want to drink, and just chatting. Or for some people, they're just sitting there and listening.
Yeah, some people are very comfortable, or to sit back and listen. Some people, probably have anxiety and are a bit shy because they haven't been able to communicate with anybody about this sort of stuff. So it's basically because we don't get to go out very often anymore, or it's difficult to get babysitters, and you just feel a little bit isolated, and you don't have people that absolutely get what it's like. We thought, you know what, it'd be great to have a pub, but we can't go to a pub, so we'll create a virtual one.
Exactly.
And you can sit there, put your camera on, leave your camera off, join in the conversation, listen in, and just chew the fat.
Yeah.
Have a good crack, have a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of a slow start.
Oh,
I think the
was
first
like,
20 minutes, everyone was very
everyone
kind
was
of, who's going to speak first?
Sorry, I need to give a shout out to Zoe. I've got to give a shout out to Zoe.
Yeah.
Zoe,
she lied to us.
To be fair, Zoe's probably the reason everybody started fucking talking.
Yeah, she said she was shy.
She said she was shy. She is not shy.
She's not
She was
shy.
the life of the party. But I'm grateful because she was so much the life of the party.
We got everybody else talking.
She was making everyone laugh and everyone else was talking, and then it was just in free flow.
Yeah.
So, Stim and Whistle, couple of rooms in there. As we get more people, we're going to put more live rooms. There's a games room in there. There's a smaller video room. It's a little bit more intimate. There's like a maximum of 4 people if you want to sit in there and just have a bit more of a private chat. You can go in there. Also, this is a really good point. Yes, we do have these events where weekly we're going to be in there, but you can go in there whenever you like. If any of you just want to go in there and sit in the video and chat with each other,
we're going to build this. We ain't stopping. We're
24/7.
going to build this up. So if you're a part of the Stim and Whistle, you can just pop in there like any other pub at any point. And if there's someone that sees you in there, they'll join in, and you can have a chat with a stranger or somebody you've kind of had a chat with before. But
that's it, actually. Just by being in the room, if you look down, you can see if there's anyone in there.
And just pop in.
Just jump in.
And we'll do our best to get in there where we can. But going back to the
free bits,
the free bit is the Discord, right?
That's been going crazy today.
And that is growing very, very quickly, actually. And that's where you go. You can introduce yourself, tell people about what your story is, and so far everybody's responding, interacting with everybody, which is great. You can go there. There's a section for sharing wins. How to deal with forms, fighting the forms, everything else like that. So we've got a page on that. We've created an ADHD one, a non-verbal one about mobility, sleep, PDA, ARFID. There's a resources page that is getting updated constantly. And there's
Carl, shout out to Carl.
Carl, who's looking after that, and one of the dads. And my favourite, the night shift. So if you are awake at 1 a.m, there's a dedicated room on the Discord to go there. So yeah, basically, we've got this Instagram community which is growing. We've started focusing on Facebook over the last couple of weeks, which is grown 6,000 over the weekend, which is a bit nuts. TikTok and everything else like that. But we wanted something else where we can have like information for everybody to kind of dabble into, and then this kind of social aspect where you can join in at the Stim and Whistle.
Exactly. And if you don't want to join the Stim and Whistle, there is a shitload of rooms, shitload of people to talk to. and they've all been amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
no, we just
my
thought,
phone's going ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding. Everyone's just talking to each other, sharing, giving help, and it's just, if you don't want to pay the £4, there's a shitload of value in the free bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
If I'd had this when Thomas was like 18 months old,
Yeah.
oh,
And that's exactly why we've done this. We've been listening to what everyone's been saying. We want to kind of create the Autism Dadcast so we have as much available to anybody that's going through the same thing that we've been through or is going through. Just have all that information, resources there, and just really hammer the point that this is a community.
yeah.
That we all, no matter where you are in this country, again, worldwide, we've got people in the States, Australia, New Zealand messaging us, Canada. Zambia, obviously big in Zambia now. Malta as well, actually.
Malta, yeah.
UAE. This is the one thing that unites everybody.
Yeah.
And we've said this many, many times before. It doesn't matter what job you have, what background you have, where you live in the world. We all had the same hopes and dreams for our kids. We all had the same kind of expectation of what that child was going to be like. And this thing just unifies every single one of us because then we just go through, oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing that really stands out is that we've had conversations with people that I'm not going to name drop or anything, but we've had conversations with people that are pretty affluent.
Yep.
They're doing okay, but it doesn't change a sausage.
Yep.
They're in exactly the same emotional turmoil
yep.
than the rest of us are in,
Yeah.
and that's where it kind of just it evens the playing field, as it were. So when did it go up? It went up on Saturday.
Saturday we pushed it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was busy fixing any teething problems.
yeah. I was on the website.
Yeah, you're on the website.
We have a website now.
We
Yeah.
have a website. So if you do want to join, it's free. Just drop in. There's links all over the place. Go to the link tree. You'll find the link in there. It's dead easy. Just follow it. Download the app, and you've got the app on your phone. And you might want to turn the notifications off because it's been just dinging all day.
Yeah.
Which is good because it means everyone's interacting with each other. But it's just been really cool. I thought it was really cool where we had like this, from the Christmas, we met people at the Christmas special thing.
Yeah.
And we got talking. And I was like, oh, this is really cool. Another level now. There's so many people in there, and there's people that we haven't met or interacted with maybe directly on Instagram. They've got so much value to provide to provide other people on the platform.
Well, this is
fucking nuts. People we've never spoke to have got so much information.
No, the great thing, we said this, Instagram, we put a reel up, and it could be about a specific tiny topic, and then people kind of comment and everything else like that. But if you ask a question, the chances are most people are going to probably miss that question, and you're not going to get a response. So we had a bit of a think, how do we get around that? And this seemed the logical way is that, well, we'll create a Discord and then, give subtitles or subsections into it, and then you can go in there and say, look, guys, I'm struggling with this.
Yeah.
Great. Here, everyone's just piling in. Try this, try that.
My issue is sleep. I'm going in the sleep room.
Yeah.
Guys, the only answer you're going to get in that room is about sleep.
Yeah.
Because what you don't want to do is get drowned out by all the other stuff, which kind of we found yesterday. People started talking in the general chat about Motability, so we made a Motability section.
Yeah.
You could drop links in there to products or cars or seats.
Same with
EHCPs,
whatever it is.
exactly.
Everything else like that. You'll have people with personal lived-in experience going, they say try this, but it didn't work. Or, it didn't work for me, but I tried this, which is completely random, and it just seemed to crack it. So you go, right, I'll give that a shot.
Yeah.
So again, that's a free service.
Yeah.
It's not a service, but it's a free.
It's just a place, isn't it?
It's just a place.
Just a place to drop in.
Try and keep building it.
Go in, introduce yourself if you can. It's just not. I think the introduction channel is just nice because people drop in, give themselves an intro, and see very quickly how much welcome they get
absolutely.
from everyone else. It's really nice.
Absolutely.
So that's been since Saturday, and it's just I can't keep off my phone, mate.
No, it's constantly going.
It's just just nice going in there and just reading all the messages.
Yeah.
And
I think this is the year we really do build on the Autism Dadcast and solidify this community and just make it that place where everybody that's going through what we're going through goes, right, I can go there, and hopefully we come across as honest, decent human beings, and we're obviously trying to do the right thing for our children as well as the community as well. And I think we've said this year we're just going to keep doubling down on that and making sure that is what we do. Yeah. And if we can be used as Jesus Christ, I sound crazy here. If we can be used as a conduit for good. Words I thought I'd never say. Then so be it.
Yeah.
We'll absolutely do it. And if we have to keep going down to London or wherever it is to have these conversations, and
Well, that's
we'll
kind
do
of
it.
well, this paid bit is taking the pressure off
So
because
the £4. We're trying to make it as cheap as possible.
to still cover £200 a day for a train.
Yeah, it's £4 to join the stim and whistle. This isn't us going to a Swiss bank now and leaving the country or anything else like that. You made a point, kind of the editing software that we have to use and everything else is the various subscriptions that we have to do for
Even Linktree costs.
Linktree costs.
Linktree, just to put all your links in one place, you have to pay for Linktree.
Oh my god, yeah.
But the train is what hit me the other day to London.
You know, we take a day off work to go to. And it's not us just fucking moaning about it. We're just trying to give a bit of perspective as to why it's £4 a month.
That's actually why, because I don't want to charge anybody anything. But
no, we'd rather everything was free, and that's why we haven't signed up to any deals or anything else like that.
Yeah.
But like taking a day off work, going down to do the Hidden 20% podcast, going down to the Department for Education, we lose a day off work, and then it's £200 each.
Yeah.
To out of our own pocket with no reimbursement, or anything else.
BBC,
like that.
the BBC did.
The BBC, to be fair,
I got 88 quid back from my train.
They did. So fair play to the BBC. Obviously, nothing from the government. But that's it, isn't it? But
yeah, it's the government. Because actually, if they did pay us back, it'd be taxpayers' money they'd be paying us back with.
It's awkward, isn't it?
So,
there's no money in the coffers anymore. So yeah, that's all it is. So it's not even touching the side of the barrels, but it would just make a bit of a dent. We might even pay for one of the subscriptions or something that we pay on a monthly basis.
Yeah, I think it will now. So far, it'll pay for it.
So please join.
So
join.
Thank you, because it's helping us pay for the subscription so we can carry on doing this podcast,
which we absolutely want to do.
Yeah, because I love it. It's great. How's your week been with Lydia?
It's been good.
Yeah,
it's actually been good. Yeah, she's doing really well at school. No issues in going in. No issues with coming home. Sleep Monday to Friday. We noticed this. Sleep was pretty much nailed on. We're talking like 7:30 till 5, 9 till maybe 6. Dare I say it?
Yeah.
First day of the weekend, Saturday, when she had no school, up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. She knows. She's counting the days. She must know.
The only thing I can presume is either school is absolutely wiping her out.
But you would expect on the Saturday, because of the Friday, she would sleep the same.
You would think it would be that.
So I think she knows the days.
Yeah.
Even if it's subconscious, even if it's just a circadian rhythm.
Yeah, it could be something. But then we were on Monday now, so Sunday nights. Selena told me that she slept pretty much 9-6 again.
Yeah.
So I'm just ready for school.
Okay.
But it must be that kind of. There's no school today. I'll stay up late.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was it. I'm trying to think what else potentially happened. Interesting email from Stephen, our spellers expert, who was at the Christmas special. I don't know if you saw his voice notes in the.
I did.
Yes. Same. Check out to see if Lydia.
Yeah, gluten.
Is gluten intolerant.
Yeah, because he heard about the food she was eating.
He heard about the food she was eating, that it's kind of those berries, vegetables, whole foods, shall we say.
There's people listening to this going, "Oh, how terrible!
Yes,
your child eats fruit and veg."
Yeah, I know. We're not moaning about it. It's great. But then he made a point going, and I bet she eats kind of anything with gluten if the flavour's masked or it has something with it. And I was like. Yeah, well, funnily enough, she's gone off eating any form of toast, just likes the butter of it, as I said last time.
You did, yeah.
Fruit toast is completely gone. Hot cross buns used to be a fave. They've completely disappeared. She just picks out the raisins now. We managed to get her onto those little kind of small pizzas. Was it the Chicago Town ones? Little mini ones. The 4 cheeses. We cut them up into triangles for her, and it was a bit of a win when she started interacting with it. But she takes the cheese and she licks the sauce off. And then discards the base.
How does she know there's gluten in the things she's avoiding?
I don't know. Maybe it's part of the telepathy tapes.
Maybe
the other kids have just said to her, "Don't eat it.
Don't eat it. It's got gluten.
It's got gluten in it. Gluten's bad." So So the thing now is, I'm going. Oh, should we do a test? Should we just do a complete test on allergies or allergens or whatever, and see if there's if it is gluten, if there's something in dairy, or if there's something that. Does trigger her, because not to get too gross about it. The stuff that comes out the other end looks very interesting.
Really?
So you kind of think,
Yeah.
could this be something? Could she have been upset because she is bloated and unhappy in that sense and can't communicate it? So there's lots of kind of things going, you know what? Let's get this checked out.
Yeah, there's so many things going. Parasites are a thing as well.
Yeah, well,
malabsorption from parasites and
we get her wormed.
get a worm. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had Thomas wormed. We did a test, a tolerance test for Thomas.
Yeah.
few
How did you
years
go
ago.
about doing that?
I think it was a finger prick test.
Oh, was it?
I think. Can't remember. But the list that came back was pretty. So it'll give you like a red, amber, green.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't
And a
realise.
hell of a list. And his is
Wheat.
gluten. I think egg whites is on his.
Okay.
So it'll bring. There's like for him, he had like 2 or 3 that were like in the
Red zone.
red and amber. So, but it's quite interesting. I mean, onion is one. Like not for him, but they test a shitload
God.
of that. Yeah, onion, red wine. Like there's loads on this list.
Jeez.
He's happy. He's not allergic to red wine, so he's quite
thank
pleased
goodness.
with that. Yeah, it was something.
Imagine being autistic and not being able to
and
have
you
red
can't
wine.
drink red wine.
Oh, what a life.
So yeah, worth doing. Worth
Yeah,
doing,
I think-
even if it kind of confirms. I mean, these food tolerance tests, they're not like 100%,
Yeah.
but even if it just kind of gets you, oh, interesting. The thing I thought has been confirmed by this as well.
Yeah.
You know,
And you think they'd be able to spot the most obvious, like wheat,
Yeah.
gluten, and
yeah,
everything
it's
else
the
like
big
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely worth doing.
I think we'll do that.
Yeah, it's interesting, and it comes back super quick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it comes back really quick. And it kind of guide your decisions then a little bit on what
Yeah.
to. Okay, well, she doesn't want to eat this. Well, I'll stop trying to give it to her because
Yeah.
that might be the reason she's. Whereas most of us are trying to. It's funny, isn't it? When you've got a typical kid, you try to get them to eat healthy food, right? But when you've got a neurodivergent kid, you want them to explore all the foods that you're trying to avoid typical kids having. Because you're
Oh.
trying to broaden their kind of.
Yeah.
It's weird, like we do it. Like,
You imagine going to your kid, eat the fucking nuggets.
yeah,
eat the chicken nuggets.
Yes,
Eat the chicken
like
nuggets.
Mish got excited. She sent me a photo because he was eating McDonald's, and I'm like, yes. Why the fuck are we excited about a kid eating McDonald's?
I know.
But we all do because we're trying to just broden
Yeah.
what they're interested in.
Yeah,
It's
we're
so
trying to get
weird.
that base of core foods up from a couple to
Exactly.
6 or 7.
Yeah,
And then hopefully build upon that. But
yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Mate,
Absolutely.
your comment last week was funny.
Which one? There's so many.
About the chicken nuggets. about the chicken nuggets.
Oh,
Fit for
yeah.
work.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's true, though, isn't
I've had a
it?
few comments on that.
Yeah.
was
You'd
funny.
lose the DLA.
Oh, you
if
lose
they
your
find
like
out.
fit for work.
Yeah.
But mate, Thomas, we do this thing with the school where we try and show them what the kids are doing when they're not at school, and we've not been doing it. So Mish took him to Sainsburys yesterday.
Oh, I saw this.
Got loads of photos of him
Yeah.
picking out his bacon and then taking bits and pieces through the till and on the self-service thing, like scanning. And he scanned his own jelly. And you just kind of go, a few years ago, we couldn't even get you in Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
And now you're scanning food out. And it...
I don't think it was in a few years ago.
No,
I think our
no,
first
it
early
wasn't.
podcasts.
No, you're right. Yeah, it's funny.
It
There you
was
go.
only
see?
May. It was what we're talking about 8 months ago.
I've made it.
Yeah,
It
it's
seems
like,
that long ago.
I can't, the trips to Sainsbury's,
Yeah.
what a nightmare they were. Couldn't get him in. Or,
Oh my god, yeah. It seems like
or-
3 or 4 years ago. It wasn't. It was like
it's
12 months
literally
ago.
the development he's had in that kind of
Yeah.
8-month period is for not to you. But then you wouldn't think sat there in May when we started this that you would just be saying what you were saying. That Thomas walked round happily
No.
with Mish round the supermarket.
Or that you'd be getting the sleep.
Yeah.
Or that Lydia'd be getting the sleep she's getting.
Yeah.
It's just you things are so hard at the time. You can't help but think that's your world forever. You
Yeah.
can't see a way out.
No, and because like we say it many times, and lots of parents say, you take every day as it comes,
Yeah.
day at a time, and you literally are
Yeah.
day at a time. But that causes you just to get through that day.
Yeah.
But then you forget sometimes that how far your child's
Yeah.
actually come in that
Because
period.
it's so incremental.
Yeah,
The improvement is so incremental.
tiny.
It's so you don't even notice it at the time. Okay, you might have these tiny little wins, but it's only when you look back at a year, you go, fuck me.
yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah,
Like it's been like 1% every day.
yeah.
1%'s not really noticeable. And you just think, holy shit balls. Like,
It adds up.
that's crazy.
It adds up.
And And
a lot of people in the early days who are just kind of going through the diagnosis period will probably hear this and go, I don't think it'll ever be like that. But
yeah,
we were exactly the same.
I get it.
We were exactly the
100%.
same.
I was sat there bawling my eyes out on the sofa.
This is my life forever.
This is my life.
Yeah.
This is my kid.
Yeah.
He's not going to do anything. He's just going to be sad all the time.
Yeah,
He's just going to be meltdown after meltdown.
Never going to understand what they need. We're never going to be able to communicate.
It's fucking nuts. But that kind of... The reason Thomas is where he is because we just push him enough. We don't push him so far that it causes a meltdown. It's just little tiny challenges.
Work a little bit harder for this.
Just a little bit. 1%.
Yeah.
Just come on.
Just that.
Exactly. Work a little bit harder for this.
Just work a little bit harder.
Yeah,
I'm going to lead me by the hand, but you need to show me a bit more.
Exactly.
Don't
That's
just
what it
throw
is.
don't just take me to the kitchen.
Yeah.
And the next thing is like, okay, you've led me into the kitchen. Now you're throwing my hand in a direction. Okay.
Yeah.
Next time, I want something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just very, very tiny, so they still carry on doing it.
It is. And again, I think it gives them confidence.
Yeah.
Because I imagine, again, it's so hard, you've got to put yourself in their little world. I imagine it's so difficult when you can't communicate and you're just in that little world, all on your own, that it'd be very easy to have complete fuck all confidence in anything you do. Because everything you try, no one understands what you're saying. So when you do these little, you push them a little bit and they get it, it builds their self-confidence up. And before you know it, it's a little bit like Thomas was spelling car. When we spelt car, he looked at it and we were like, we've pushed him too far. Oh, he's confused. He probably feels a bit shit. Next day, he fucking spelt it because he felt confident when he was on his own to try it.
Yeah.
On his own, spelt it.
I think it is like that. I mean,
it's just confidence, I think.
What would we be like if you sort of dropped us into a remote village in China?
Yeah.
And like we couldn't communicate and everyone's just staring at you going, what do you want? And you're like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you do get it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start going here and start building it up. And over a period of time, we're able to communicate. But, geez, and that's us being neurotypical.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Throw everything else into that.
Exactly.
Mix.
Because that's the thing. It's not just the language barrier. It's the autism as well. It's like, it's just nuts. It's crazy, and I think that's what's been nice about the Discord is there's people asking questions, and there's people a few years ahead are going, do this or try this. Somebody asked the question.
This is always a good thing, isn't it? That kind of having somebody that's going through
Godsend.
what you're going through, who's maybe 12 months, 2 years, 3 years ahead of you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so helpful.
Yeah.
I've learnt from you with Thomas being a couple of years older than Lydia going, you've been going, don't worry about this, try this, that's normal, you'll get this next. And you're like, okay, no problem at all. So having those people that you can just go, you're a couple of years ahead of me on this, what's going on, what can I expect? You'd be like, don't you worry.
Someone dropped in Discord, and it was kind of a random question because we didn't have a channel for it, and this is kind of what it's all about. A guy called Wayne, he was asking for advice on private assessments. He's got one coming up, has no idea what to expect, and he just, does anyone know? And I was like, this is my first time to test this. So I just did at everyone, could someone help Wayne with this? Everyone that's had experiences with private assessments all came to the chat and started helping him out. I was like...
And that's free.
I was like, exactly, that's free. I was like, that's what this is about.
Yeah.
That. Somebody comes, feeling a little bit like, fucking hell, what do I expect?
Yeah.
I don't know the answer because I've only got Thomas, and Thomas's autism is my experience, and he's got a diagnosis. At everyone, can you help Wayne? Fucking absolute godsend.
There you go.
And the ability to be able to do that, and everyone else can do it. Everyone else can just at whoever they like in that community and help each other out, and it's fucking mint. I was thinking as well, in that, and this is just the stim and whistle bit. In the stim and whistle, you can play YouTube videos for everyone in the pub.
Yeah, we can do a private screening.
So you can do like a private screening. So I thought it'd be really good to get spellers on, because the spellers documentary's on there.
Could you imagine all the parents just watching spellers together?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I just thought things like that. I thought that's a fucking brilliant idea.
It's only been up. What is it now?
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
We still don't know what we can do with this. There's probably 101 different things that we can do with this.
I know at some point we can. There's a games room made. We can get like a game of poker going in there.
Poker tournament, autism poker
tournament.
Sponsored by.
We won't be paying with money because we haven't got any.
Yeah, absolutely.
None of us. Well, someone will have a bit of spare DLA money because that's what it's for.
Oh, there's always a bit of spare DLA
always
money.
Spare DLA money.
At the end of the month.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, of course there is.
If you don't put it in the S&P 500, just keep a little bit back and play poker with it.
I just throw mine out the window.
Because
I know the following month I'll get more.
More DLA.
More DLA money.
So, So yeah, I'm so excited about it because
Yeah.
there's just so many things that we can do with it, and other people can do with it, and they can just make suggestions like they have been. Guys, can we have some more rooms for this? Yeah, sure
of
you
course
can.
Yeah,
here you
we'll,
go.
we'll keep building it. You just tell us what you want, and we'll do our best to facilitate
That's
it.
it. That's it. I kept it very constrained to start with. I
Yeah.
didn't want to go over the top making rooms, but then very quickly there were so many different conversations coming up. It was like, oh yeah, we do need a room for everything here.
Yeah.
We need someone arriving to go, this is why I'm here. PDA, cool. PDA room. And I won't be in the PDA room because I know fuck all about dealing with
Yeah, but
PDA.
we know a lot of people that will be in there.
Exactly. The other thing I was thinking, obviously we've made this about parents and carers. I think it'd be really valuable to get experts
Yeah.
in to these rooms. Well, they can just have they can go on the whole thing, obviously, of course they can. But they might get a lot of benefit having these experts in particular rooms. Jessie would be fantastic in there. You know, PDA, autism, ADHD.
Yeah.
She's written books on autism and ADHD. She's writing one on PDA, I believe.
I believe
think
so.
The continence, what was it?
Consultant.
Continence consultant, that's it. She'd be great to have in there.
Yeah, we need to get back to her.
Need to make a room for toilet training, actually.
Yeah.
I will be in there quite a lot. Not for me, for my son. I can go to the toilet fine. But yeah, it's going to be amazing, mate. It's going to be really good. And it's been up 48 hours.
Yeah.
And everyone thank everyone that's in there, by the way. Thank you for contributing like you have, because it's just been phenomenal. At first, I was very much like, get in, welcome everybody. And then it was like, more people were coming in. I was like, shit. But then everyone else was welcoming everybody.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, there we go.
This is the thing, isn't it? I suppose if you can take a positive out of the situation that we're in, and that sometimes can be quite difficult to do, is that because everybody has a shared experience of what life is like now, we are very, very empathetic to other parents going through the same thing.
Yeah.
Because we know what it's been like feeling isolated, an outsider, that people around you that just don't get it.
Yeah.
So to have this community of people and just see everybody just go, right, I've got your back.
Yeah.
Let me help you out here. You're struggling. I totally get it.
Do you know what's really interesting about this community as well is, even I'll use PDA as an example. I don't understand what it's like to live with a child who's got PDA.
No.
But I could be very empathetic to something I know nothing about.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is where, if I can do that because of my experience with Thomas, I can be empathetic about something I'm not experiencing.
Yeah.
But that's where, like, everybody else from outside the community needs to do.
Yeah.
They need to be able to go, looking in, I have no idea what it's like to experience what you're experiencing, but I can empathise with it.
Yeah.
And that's the bit we need to get right now. And I, like I've said many times before, I didn't empathise because I was looking at these children, especially autistics, because they look typical, and I'd be like, get a grip of your kid. That's that bit we've got to build, and unless you're going through something similar, it's bloody hard to empathise.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Really,
it's hard to put yourself in a position where, I mean, even with PDA, for example, PDA is probably for me the most difficult to get to grips with, because I think I struggle with PDA because I asked parents, I asked Charlie about it the other day, how do you know the difference between PDA and just being a little shit?
Yeah.
And she's like, you don't. And that's why it's so hard. And I said, so you have to treat all of it as PDA. She's like, yeah. It's like, right, okay, fuck, that must be so hard. Must be so hard.
Imagine you get it wrong. You get it wrong that one time.
Exactly. So
my
you've
Lord.
got to treat it all as PDA, haven't you? You've got to.
Yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully we'll get Ben, one of the dads, on.
Yeah.
He
is coming on,
his
though, isn't
wife.
he? He said he wants to come on. Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
I think he was just building
Cool.
up his confidence
Good.
and
I get it,
everything
actually.
else. But
I get it.
yeah, he goes through PDA on a day-to-day basis,
Yeah.
and he often tells us, I've taken my child to school, but I've had to use the Australian voice.
What does he mean by
And
that?
I think just to get the point across, sometimes she accepts it more if it's an Australian voice
Really?
or accent. Sorry. So yeah, which again is just like, wow.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So hopefully we'll get him on. He can explain it in a much better way than I did there. But yeah, again, just one of those nuances of
Yeah.
of this life.
Yeah, that's
of parenting.
crazy. That's nuts.
I'm trying to think. Like, did we talk about Barbie on the last one? It was in the
no,
Q&A,
we talked about
it.
No, we talked about it on the live, and we talked on the hidden 20% a little bit.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was quite good. The live is where the penny dropped for me and you, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. It's funny, isn't it, how it just happened on that live.
Yeah.
So my initial reaction
was cynical.
Yeah, my initial reaction. Do you know what? It was.
If anybody doesn't know,
Oh yeah, good
Barbie.
point.
Yeah,
if you don't
we're
know,
not just talking about our
if you
Barbie
don't
collection.
know, you're living under a rock.
Yeah, but yeah, Barbie manufacturers have come out and they've released the Autism Barbie.
Yeah,
which comes with ear defenders, fidget spinner, AAC.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem I had was with like the arms, and
extra
the joints are a little,
stretchy arms.
They're like a little bit more
flexible
or something. I don't know. I was just like, okay, but initially, I wasn't cynical because my viewpoint is still the same: is that Mattel, any business doing something like this, it's for commercial gain. It's not for anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, and I get it. You're a business. It's fine. Capitalism. You go. But I still had a bit of a, oh, great. Look, you're sticking all the stereotypes on a doll.
Oh,
not
you're
all
gonna make money out of autism.
Yeah, not all autistic people wear ear defenders or carry AAC devices or have apparently she's got like intense eyes. I don't fucking know. So that was my opinion. But then someone on the live said,
Yep, they said, my daughter saw the doll and came up and said, "Oh my God, mummy, she's just like me."
yeah, she's got ear defenders like me or something.
And that was the end of the conversation.
And that was it. We both went, okay, that's what it's for.
It makes complete sense.
No one is selling these dolls to me. They're selling to children.
If a child goes, do you know what? I resonate with that.
Yeah.
That's, oh my God, finally, I don't feel different.
Yeah.
There's something out there. And obviously we're not talking about profoundly autistic kids. You know, these are the kids that probably are, you know, the send-betweeners, as we say.
Yeah, yeah.
But the fact that they've come out and gone, oh my God, it's representation.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
And the excitement that kid must have had.
Yeah, she's got headphones like me. Oh, yeah. Do
you know what? End of conversation.
We were like, I'm not really sure about this. Seems a bit like this. Seems a bit like that. And then we saw that message and we were like, okay, yep, cool.
Yeah, the fact that one kid goes...
If only one doll was sold
and
it was to that little girl, cool, it was worth it. Yeah,
Rock on.
Exactly.
Absolutely worth it. And then I said to you, we'd be so cynical of companies like that if they didn't have any representation.
Yeah,
so you can't win, can you?
Yeah, we'd be slagging them off.
Where's the representation of autistic kids and everything else? Like, why aren't you doing it? Oh, you're just trying to hide them away.
Yeah.
And as soon as they do it, we're like, oh, I can't believe you're there to make money out of all. So it's one of those. And you know what? I've thought about it. Fair play to them.
Yeah.
You know, we need more companies going out there, more programs, more, you know, exposure going. These kids shouldn't be hidden away like they were 40 years ago in you know, asylums, or just, oh, parents must be ashamed or embarrassed to bring them out. No. Let's change society. Let's get the neurodiversity kids out there and just have some representation. So fair play, and I look forward to the autistic action man.
Yeah, very much so.
Who goes around just spitting at people.
Yeah. Have you seen what's been really nice to come out of it as well is everyone doing their own individualised their children.
That's some good marketing there, isn't it?
So good. Very good. Use AI, make your own.
Oh, yes.
But people have taken their own kids' quirks, likes, and they've made their own dolls with AI. And I'm like...
I've seen the parent one as well. It just
good.
says like paperwork, EHCP, paperwork in the background, DLA, coffee cups. Underneath it says autistic mum. Age 20 years plus in 24 hours. Yeah,
exactly. And that I kind of like that even if it was a negative, but I don't think it was. I think it was a net positive. Even if it was a negative, the community still found a way to.
Who's the manufacturer?
Mattel.
Mattel. If you want to come and sponsor our podcast, then let us know.
Yeah, I mean that's it. that's the other thing you'll notice, that we have no sponsorship. We don't do any ads. We do nothing.
Yeah, if you want to be a sugar daddy, you can reach us at www.autismdadcast.com, and we'll happily have a discussion with you.
Fantastic.
Or a sugar mum.
Or a sugar mum. Exactly. Are you willing to be a sugar mum?
The price is right.
It's so yeah, it's been a good week. It's been a bit of a mental week. It was kind of ups and downs. Like Wednesday, I kind of came away going, okay, positive. Then I kind of went, I think 24 hours later, you kind of reflect on it a little bit. And you go, like, could I have done more? Could I have said more? But then you very quickly go, if I'd have gone any harder, we wouldn't be going back. The door would have been shut.
It's getting the balance right.
Yeah.
It's getting the balance right because it's also... we got recommended to go on there, and they were told that you need to listen to their podcast first because they can just be a little bit direct.
Direct was what it said in the email, yeah.
So we don't want to go in there and just be complete arseholes about it.
Yeah.
And then go, what's going on here?
Yeah.
We can never bring these guys back and have a meaningful conversation. So it's also their first time interacting with us as well as us interacting with them. So
yeah,
I think it went well. I think
yeah,
it went
me too.
well.
And
And hopefully it leads to other conversations that we can
and
have.
That's the important bit, is that it kind of keeps the door open for more conversations.
And if we are fortunate enough to have a long form conversation with the minister, we're going to let you guys know first, and we're going to say again, what are the key burning topics that you want us to ask?
Yeah,
and we'll take the most popular or some of the most obscure, if that's the case, and we'll formulate them and we'll have a discussion with her. And it won't be, as I kind of said to their media manager, it's not going to be Jeremy Paxman style, answer the bloody question.
No, we're not going to ambush it.
There's no point. We get nothing out of it.
No.
We get a little soundbite of us looking like absolute, whoa, you've given her a hard time, she deserved it.
Yeah.
But what's the outcome of that?
No, exactly.
10 minutes later, everyone's forgotten about it and we don't have any answers. So
Yeah. So hopefully it happens. There's no reason it shouldn't, because, we'll be fair. It'll be a conversation. It's not going to be an interview. It's just going to be a conversation. Okay, mate.
Perfect.
I think that's it. Is there anything else?
There's probably 101 things that we'll remember once we stop recording.
We'll turn all the cameras off and then we'll go, fuck, we should have said this. But
look, and there's probably going to be quite a few new people listening to this because we have realised we've missed out on going on Facebook, and we just started hammering that a little bit, shall we say, over the weekend, and it has taken off. So if you are new and you do see this, again, we're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and all those various other ones that I didn't know existed until I Googled us.
Yeah.
I was like, we're on that format as well, are we?
I thought that. I was like, what's this?
Yeah, absolutely. So apparently we're on quite a few. But, do have a listen, do subscribe, do follow us on all the various usual social media platforms. All you've got to do is put Autism Dadcast in, and we do pop up. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that's it for this week.
Go to the link tree. The Discord's in there. Stim and Whistle's in there. The page to obviously donate for our London Marathon, that's in there. Everything's in there.
Yeah.
If you just want to find everything, just go in there.
Yeah.
That's where it all is. All right, mate. Thank you very much.
Absolute pleasure.
And I'll see you in the Stim and Whistle.
See you in the Stim and Whistle for a pint.
See you, mate. Ta-da.
Take care. Bye-bye.